風になれ舞い踊れ闇を引き裂いてたどり着く場所
Welcome back to my card reviews. Today, I'm reviewing Enemy Controller. Up, down, left, right, A, B. Someone should always say that when they play it. It's so. If you haven't seen the Japanese Seto Kaiba doing that, there's a link down in the description. You really need to watch that. It's so ridiculous. But anyways, Enemy Controller. It's a very good card. It used to be very expensive back when we were at Ancient Sanctuary, when it was an ultra rare. Holy cow, was it expensive! But thankfully nowadays it's pretty easy to get. It's common in Star Deck Merrick, which I highly recommend buying. Not that I'm trying to push Konami product, but like, it's that good of a starter deck. Like, there's some good stuff in there. Some good staples. But anyways, for those of you who don't know, Econ, as it's commonly referred to as, can do one of two things. First of all, you can change the battle position of one face-up guy your opponent controls. Let's just look a little bit more in depth in that effect. Basically, it can be used to, like, save your guys if they have like a big guy on the field. It can be used to punish them for having a guy with low attack mode and defense mode on the field. Like, say for instance, Marshmallow. You know, you have like 5. Let's say you're playing 6AMs, like, because they're coming out soon, like the Neo ones, and I would hope they would run Econ. I mean, it's a cool card for them. They have so many guys on the field, but say you have your Yaichi swinging into a face down guy. It's Marshmallow, and you take the 1,000. You have 4 other guys, you know. Say you have who is it? Say you have like a Grandmaster and 3 Shions. Let's say you got completely lucky, which a lot of people would argue 6am gets extremely lucky. You know, even though that's really optimistic, let's just say that happens. If you had Econ down, you could just change that Marshmallow and swing for, I think that's game. I think that is. If not, they're pretty much screwed. But like, if they've taken damage before they're dead. Like, it's such a massive swing. It lets you do that. Also, I know Perfect Herald has a hard time with it. Spirit Reaper. Change the Spirit Reaper to whatever mode you want, and it just dies as soon as you target it. Unlike a past card that I reviewed, Book of Moon, which doesn't kill Spirit Reaper because it flips it face down, Econ does. Also, Econ has a second effect. You can sack a guy you have and select one face-up guy they have and take control of it until the end of the turn. This is a very interesting effect. First of all, you could steal their tuner, like, say, Krebons or Plague, sync with it. But also, you could potentially win the game with this effect. Say they have, like, 2 guys, you know, one not so strong and one very, very strong. Like, maybe like a, I don't know, like, let's take for instance like a defense position Raiko and a face-up JD. And let's say you have, you know, a guy, he just blew up the field last turn, so you don't have that much. Say you have, I guess like a breaker that's already used its effect. It doesn't really matter. He's kind of low at life because he's blown up the field several times, but then again, so are you. What you could do is you could just kill the Raiko with your breaker's attack, sack the breaker in the battle phase for Econ, take control of the JD, swing for game. Like, there's so many potential wins with this card that many people miss them when they play it. I know I've been to a regional or two where the guy has had set econ and like has forgotten to play it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you just, you misplayed so much. You could have won that game if you had just gone sack, take control of the guy, swing for that extra 1700 points of damage. Like, it's a great card. So, if I were to give a rating for enemy controller, I would have to give it 5 out of 5 Sedokaibas. Yeah, with green hair. So, that's about it for this episode. If you like my reviews, feel free to comment on them. I'm always looking for new ideas of what card you'd like to see reviewed. And if you really like me, you can always subscribe. See you later.